Whoopi Goldberg humiliated. Backlash erupts as host tells NFL fans to get a little cocoa butter. When Whoopi Goldberg advised The View viewers to get a little cocoa butter, sit in the sun, give yourself a Latin accent so immigration agents can't tell who's who, the remark ignited a fierce backlash. Her attempt at satire collided head-on with accusations of racial insensitivity, prompting widespread criticism, social media uproar, and calls for accountability from ABC. The controversial comments and instant reactions. During an October 6, 2025 episode of The View, the hosts were discussing reports that IC, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, might be stationed near the upcoming Super Bowl. Goldberg joked that attendees should darken their skin and adopt a Latin accent to confuse agents. Everybody, get a little cocoa butter, sit in the sun, give yourself a Latin accent, and just see if she can tell who's who. Joy Behar backed the remark, drawing a parallel with civil disobedience during Nazi occupation. Critics immediately slammed the comment. On social media platforms like X, formerly Twitter, and Instagram, users called it tone-deaf, accusing Goldberg of trivializing ethnic identity and endorsing a kind of racial performance. Some demanded an apology. Others questioned how such remarks were allowed on daytime television. Goldberg's strategy versus perceived insensitivity. Goldberg has a track record of using provocative humor to broach contentious topics. However, in this instance, many observers argue that the satire fell short of its mark. While she may have intended to highlight absurdity around racial profiling, critics argue that the suggestion to alter one's appearance echoes harmful stereotypes and invokes imagery of brown face. Some defenders point to her long history as a bold commentator who courts controversy. Critics counter that with big platforms comes greater responsibility. Media coverage and public discourse. Major entertainment outlets have been swift to dissect the episode. Entertainment Weekly published the full remark and context. Variety emphasized Goldberg's pushback on Kristi Noem, who had signaled enforcement around the NFL event. The Wrap provided a blow-by-blow account of the dialogue, highlighting audience reactions and the host exchange. No reliable source has confirmed that ABC plans to take disciplinary action or suspend. No formal apology from Goldberg has been widely documented at the time of writing. Some users called on ABC to address what they saw as racially insensitive behavior, while others questioned why such remarks were permitted on daytime television. Commentator Megyn Kelly added her voice to the criticism, reposting the footage with the caption, "This is abhorrent." Longtime viewers of The View expressed disappointment, saying the comment carried harmful implications even if it was intended as satire. "You can't tell people to fake an accent and darken their skin. It's 1925, not 2025, one user remarked. Throughout the segment, Goldberg, who has often defended her use of sharp humor to provoke discussion, stood firm. She later implied that her comment was meant to raise a point about racial profiling rather than to offend, rhetorically asking how immigration officers could know who is who in a crowd of thousands. Debate over intent and accountability. For many viewers, however, the line between satire and insensitivity appeared blurred. Although Goldberg is known for using humor to tackle political issues, critics argued that this particular instance missed the mark entirely. Media analysts noted that the controversy reflects broader tensions within American television around comedy and representation. There's a growing demand for accountability, even from personalities known for speaking freely, one pop culture columnist observed. Audiences no longer separate humor from responsibility. During the episode, co-host Joy Behar questioned whether immigration enforcement would be as visible at events headlined by white performers. While Behar's remark drew some attention, Goldberg's cocoa butter comment remained the focal point of public criticism. Sources reportedly told entertainment outlets that producers are monitoring audience reaction closely, though ABC has yet to issue an official statement. The network is said to be aware of the controversy, but has no current plans to suspend or reprimand Goldberg. The backlash comes at a time when The View is facing increased scrutiny for its politically charged exchanges. Critics claim the program often blurs the line between provocation and social commentary, leaving its hosts exposed to public censure. Goldberg has yet to issue a formal apology or clarification. Supporters insist her remarks were a misunderstood satire on the absurdity of racial profiling, while detractors maintain that good intentions do not erase the harm caused. Whether interpreted as clumsy satire or poor judgment, the episode has reignited debate over what counts as acceptable humor in modern culture. For Goldberg, a veteran of film and television, the controversy serves as another reminder that even established figures are not immune to the unforgiving glare of cancel culture. As one online critic Riley put it, "You can't rub this one out with cocoa butter." What happens next? For now, Goldberg has not released a formal apology or explanation. ABC has not publicly outlined any internal response. Given the intensity of backlash and coverage, the network may feel compelled to act. Meanwhile, The exchange highlights a reality in the digital era. Even well-known personalities are swiftly held accountable.